Hello everyone, welcome back. Midnight Mirage here, and today we'll be talking about Zoey from K-pop Demon Hunters and Wings of Fire. Zoey is awesome, and she's also my sister's favorite character in the movie. So when drawing her, I decided to ask my sister a few things, like what position should she be in, and she described this, so that's the position I chose. But just like Mira, she's bracing for battle. My sister does not know anything about Wings of Fire, though, so I pretty much did everything else. I chose a C-Wing because if you look at her design, she's shorter, her face is much more round than, say, Mira's or Rumi's, which is just really close to the C-Wing tribe. While Zoey's hair is, black, C-Wings aren't black, so I couldn't do that. And if you color pick from her hair, it's purple. And C-Wings aren't often purple either. And I'm pretty sure that's just her hair reflecting off of the light. I chose to color her mostly with blues from her outfit, but her scales on her arms and legs and wings and stuff, I colored purple from her hair. Last week when I drew Mira, I made the veins in her wings light up the color of her weapon. There was just a perfect opportunity for Zoey here. Instead of doing veins or something, I just made her C-Wing wing designs light up, and also just her regular C-Wing scales light up the color of her weapon. It does still set her apart from others because I don't think C-Wing scales usually light up this way, but it is a little more plausible in the Wings of Fire world. Speaking of her knives, I decided to go with no silhouette since it looks better that way, but it was pretty hard to draw them. I think that they're flat and then they go more 3D into their shape. I don't know. It's weird. Really cool, but weird. For Mira, I did an extension of her tail as her weapon, but the little knives didn't make sense for that. I felt like just having them in her claws would be best, but I made them attached to her claws because she has webbed talons. She wouldn't be able to hold the knives like she does in the movie. It almost made me want to make her a hybrid. And she is part of two different cultures in the movie, American and Korean, I believe. But within the time setting, that would be extremely weird and kind of like an outcast thing that I have planned for Rumi and not Zoey. So I could just say her parents are from two completely different sides of the kingdom that have different cultures. Maybe one of her parents grew up in a completely different kingdom, and so that's where the two cultures come from. That's the fun with these kinds of projects. We can do whatever we want with them, but I would like to keep them as logical. But with this K-pop Demon Hunters and Wings of Fire world combined, I think it would be really fun to have Zoey utilize her flashing scales in the concert, just like Mira would utilize her large wings and enhanced ability to fly. I think Zoey would have a lot of fun, flashing her wing scales to the beat or something. I think you could have a lot of fun with that in choreography, and I think that would be so fun in this world. But anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next week.